When you're on a plane,
tickle.
there are people whose job it is to attend to you, but they're not your slaves.
I know, and I think sometimes they feel they are, and people feel like they should be because they're paying to be on this flight. But I can tell you, flight attendants have a tough job. So I want to go through some things that are the biggest pet peeves that flight attendants have told me over the years. And the first thing is not turning off your electronic devices. So it's not really like a big deal, but you would think. But what it demonstrates is that you may not listen to them in flight. So you better listen, though, because they could actually kick you off a flight. For not turning it off. So if you're not listening to them and you're a bit defiant, they could just say, gonzo. Okay, the next one I'm actually going to let Sophie tell you because you had a girlfriend who is a
So yeah, my friend Sheila's a flight attendant, and I asked her, what's your biggest pet peeve? And she said, it's when a passenger gets up to use the bathroom during service and stands behind your cart like thinking that you can move out of the way.
Yeah, right?
Right.
Okay, so getting up, it's a pain. It really is a pain for them. It's a 200-pound cart. It doesn't move easily. So get everything that you need out of your bag before you sit down that you're going to need throughout the flight so that other people can get by you. And if they've got that cart out, don't get up. There's going to be plenty of time that there's not.
Exactly.
Complaints about the menu items. That came up on your screen just a minute ago as one of the pet peeves.
Who expects good meals?
No one expects good meals. And if you don't complain to them that it costs you much, if you have an issue with it, take your own food. There's a simple solution to it. They have zero control over it. The standing in the aisles was the one that you had mentioned. So also hanging out in the galley. So the galley, it's really the only place that they have as privacy and also preparation for all of the service.
Do that? I didn't even think you're allowed to.
Yeah, lingering in the galley is something that we see on a lot of flights.
All the best parties end up in the kitchen.
Oh,
good point.
Except at 30,000 feet, that kitchen is so small. I actually sent a note to a girlfriend of mine who's a flight attendant, and she said to me, tell everybody this. Bring your pen for documents. Don't expect us to have a
I didn't
pen.
bring mine last time.
You didn't? And did you ask the flight attendant?
I didn't. I scrounged one from 3 rows up.
Are you allowed to bring a pen on, or is that considered a dangerous item?
No, you can bring it on.
One that doesn't have liquid in it.
Here was another one that my girlfriend actually also mentioned is that, you know, when you put the items up high, they can be heavy. You know, if you're older or you are not that strong and you have to get your bag into the overhead bin, it's actually not their job description. It's not in their job. It can actually cause the airline some liability issues.
Right.
So they can help you, but it's not their job to put it up there for you. Anyway, let's get you traveling now that you know everything not to do in flight. So the first deal we have coming up is a 6-night Anaheim cruise and stay. So this is leaving on April the 27th. It's the airfare